We are still in the UCL playoff week, and let's quickly review the games that are going to take place on Wednesday. A whole lot of teams are going to play. Four teams are actually going to play on Wednesday. And if you are seeing this video or if you're seeing me on your screen for the first time, please do well to like, subscribe, and comment and give me your thoughts. Now, let's quickly go to the first game of that particular day tomorrow. Karabakh versus Newcastle. Now, first of all, going away to Azerbaijan, if you actually know your geographical map and how far Azerbaijan is, that's a really far journey for a team like Newcastle traveling from England going to Azerbaijan. That's going to be a whole lot of long journey, first of all. And this game, I think Newcastle might feel jet lagged, have a little bit of fatigue in them. But one thing Newcastle really has to do is there is a statistics Newcastle really have, which is quite funny. They tend to lose matches in the first half. So I think if Newcastle can be able not to lose this particular game in the first half to Karabakh or not to get a goal down against Karabakh, then there might be an opportunity. But I see Karabakh as a team whereby these guys are quite dangerous. Nobody gave them a chance in the beginning when the league started in the Champions League. Nobody really gave them a chance. People thought that they were not going to even get to the playoff zone, but they actually surprised everyone. So I think this particular game, Newcastle really need to dig deep. But my prediction is both of the two teams to score. And all-round prediction and conclusion is Karabakh is going to really edge this one. I think Newcastle would not be able to get a win against Karabakh. Then going on to the next, which is Bodo Glimt versus Inter Milan. This is another hard fixture. If you've been following up on Bodo Glimt since this season in the Champions League, you know that going to Bodo Glimt's home, that particular cold atmosphere, one thing that would actually make Inter Milan not to play well is the temperature. It is so cold there, minus. That is how the temperature is in Bodo Glimt. But the players at Bodo, they know how to play in this particular stadium. They know how to play in that particular snowy and cold kind of atmosphere. So if Inter Milan can be able to shake off that coldness and be able to get something in this particular game, then I think Inter Milan might have an edge. But I still don't see Inter Milan winning this also. I think Inter Milan will struggle in this particular game and Bodo might come up tops. I think this particular game for me is going to be a draw, but I am very certain that Bodo Glimt score. Unless Inter Milan really needs this, I don't really see them. I think they would want to maybe at the end of the day get a draw and go to San Siro and finish it off. Going on to the next, Club Brugge versus Atletico Madrid. Now, Atletico de Madrid, they lost to Rayo Vallecano last week. That was on Sunday. So my guess is Diego Simeone is prioritizing the Champions League than the La Liga, which means he has to put up his best players today in this particular game, come guns blazing, and try to get at Club Brugge. But Club Brugge is a team that they know how to score first. And being at home, having the home advantage, it's not really going to be easy for Atletico de Madrid. But I actually think Atletico de Madrid would boot something in this particular game, and I'm tipping Atletico Madrid to win this one by the issue or by the reason that they are going to prioritize this game more than anything else. Then the last game for tomorrow is Olympiacos versus Leverkusen. Now, you might say that Leverkusen are a good side, but I really don't want to tell me that I think Leverkusen will be able to win against Olympiacos. Olympiacos has looked like a dark horse if you actually been following them also in the Champions League. These guys have been so good. Yes, in the league, their form has been up and down, but most times the league does not really matter in Champions League. You can see what Tottenham are doing in the Champions League and look at what they are doing in the league. They are quite bad in the league. So I think Olympiacos is going to win Leverkusen, maybe by a goal or by two goals, but that's what I think. Tell me your thoughts, tell me your predictions, and do not forget to subscribe and follow if you like what I do. And I'll see you after the game tomorrow.